Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Arizona. I'm in Arizona on a business trip for the next 5 days, and this is the place where we'll be staying at. I think all of the places in here, all of these homes, I think they're all Airbnbs actually. Like I'm 100% sure they're all Airbnbs, and there's this huge pool in the middle, and I never really see anyone here, but it's really nice. Okay, now we're doing a little house tour. We have the kitchen right here. I love this kitchen. Another thing I really love about this place is that it feels like a home. It doesn't feel too cold. It's so welcoming with all the colors they chose. I really love the design. I was zooming in on some of them. I'm moving into a new apartment soon, so I wanted to take pictures of the ones that inspired me and the pieces that I'd like to incorporate when I move. Okay, so this is my outfit. I actually wore this with heels for an event that we had early on, but when I came home I wanted to go out real quick, so I just put on my sneakers. Yeah, I put on these sneakers and just took my black bag to go out with. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Arizona so far though. It's really, I feel like it's a mix between New York and a very calm state. Like you can find all the malls, all the restaurants, but it's very spacious. There's a lot of land to see. You don't see a lot of tall buildings. That's really beautiful. I love it. If I was going to move somewhere, if I'm eventually I probably will move somewhere, I feel like this state I would definitely consider it. Okay, so I wanted to find something to do tonight because I didn't really want to stay in. It was my first night, so I googled this park and it was the closest park. I didn't google the park, I googled the closest things that I could find around me. So this park was like maybe 5-7 minute walk from me, so I decided to come here and I thoroughly enjoy this place. It's beautiful. I really love the way the lights reflect off the water. It's just it's so beautiful here. This is the Solstice Park. We're in Scottsdale, Arizona, by the way. I don't think I said it. And so I'm also kind of doing this voiceover here after I left Arizona. And so this is the restaurant I decided to go to. So this was a business trip. So in the mornings I would do events or like business meetings, and then in the afternoon that's really when I would go places by myself, or like early mornings, which is why you'll see mostly afternoon or early morning events in here, because I really wasn't recording during my business part. So I went to PF Chang's for food, and this sushi was amazing, but the shrimp on top was even better. I also got their ribs fried rice. I had never ever had that before, and it was amazing. I even ended ordering chicken fried rice from them, and it was nowhere near as good as the ribs fried rice. And it also was a whole lot of food. I literally took this home and I had it for like the next 2 days. I kept going to restaurants, so that's probably why I had it for 2 days. But it was really a lot of food. And the drink that I had earlier is a coconut cooler. I really didn't drink that much of it because it was super sweet, and I don't really do sweet drinks. So I'm gonna go back to the same place that I was yesterday because I really want to see it with the daylight. It was really nice last night, and I figured because of all the Christmas lights on the tree that were turned on last night, it'll definitely look different this morning. But I really enjoyed seeing it, so I wanted to go back there when it was bright in the morning just to see it again. And then tomorrow morning I'll probably find another place to go, and then when I come back home around 8, I'm gonna start getting ready to go to the event at 8:30. You can barely see me. Okay, but in the morning when the sun is shining, I feel like that's where I get all my power. I'm like, yes, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. But yeah, I figured it would look much different in the daytime. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really. I really like it at night because the Christmas lights do make it shine, and it does add a really interesting point. Here's the water fountain. Oh, look how gorgeous it looks. Okay, so I guess because it was so dark, I didn't even see that there was a mountain behind us. I think that's literally, well, not literally, but somewhere behind my Airbnb. So since I've been in Arizona, every morning I go for a quick coffee run at Starbucks because I go to sleep so late, yet I have to wake up so early to go to these events or business conferences. Since we really weren't on a business trip for like business meetings and meeting clients or anything like that, we were going to conferences and mastermind events just so we could learn more about marketing and everything that other business owners who are succeeding are doing. The venue was at venue 8600 at East Anderson Drive. It was a beautiful, beautiful place. Honestly, I loved going there. Now we're on our way to Caliente, which is a Mexican restaurant. I think it was like 5 to 7 minutes from the venue, and this was during lunch because we had to go back to the venue right after. And this food was amazing, amazing. I've tried a lot of Mexican food, and this was the best Mexican food I've ever had. The chips and guacamole was amazing, and I love avocado, but I'm not usually a fan of guac. This sold me. This was amazing. And then I had this surf and turf bowl, so it was steak and shrimp on the side, and then they give you these little taco shells, guac on the side, salsa on the side. Everything was just great at this event, at this restaurant. The steak and shrimp, oh my god, I would get this again. I should have gone back and get this again. Okay, it's the day before our last day here, and so I really wanted to try the pool. I was a bit hesitant at first because I didn't want anyone else to come around, but I really don't see people around here, so I'm just gonna go. And this is the swimsuit itself. Here's the back. Yeah, so it's pool time. Although I had a lot of fun, and this was also the last day of the event, and then we got to spend the next day doing whatever we wanted. And so tonight I just decided I would go in the pool and just relax and have fun and just be on the phone with my friends because I was all by myself and I just did not want to be alone in the middle of a pool with nobody around me, just in case. But in case anyone is interested, this Airbnb was at 4610 North 68th Street in Scottsdale, Arizona. Just in case anyone is interested, it was a beautiful place to stay at, and it was really fun, honestly. It was super relaxing. It was just a lot of greenery. There were trees with actual orange fruits in there. It was beautiful, honestly. It's just a really peaceful time. Good morning. So, it is my last day in Arizona, and I've really been enjoying it, and I'm really gonna miss it. It's a really, really beautiful state. I love that it's so different from New York, but still has sort of a nightlife with all the restaurants. And the dining here is amazing. Like, I've tried the best Mexican food from here. So I'm gonna get ready. My phone is almost dead, actually. It's like at 20%, so I'm gonna wait for it to charge, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to the Pancake House. It's not IHOP, but they said it is the original Pancake House, so I'm gonna go there to get myself some pancakes and then probably stay there for like a while. Also, I have all these pillows here because I'm not a fan of sleeping in front of a mirror. I love huge mirrors. Like, this is probably my favorite thing in the room, but it's weird to wake up in the middle of the night and then stare at yourself, or like, because then it just feels like there's a stranger here, and I know myself enough to know I might get startled. So I put a bunch of mirrors here so that if I do wake up in the middle of the night, I do not see myself staring back at me, because I just know I would go crazy. Okay, so we're having a slight problem. Our flight is at 10 p.m., but we have to leave the Airbnb at 11 a.m. So we have almost 12 hours where we just don't know what we're gonna do because we still have our luggages and we have no clue where to put them. And yeah, and another 12 hours almost of sitting doing nothing. And so we're just trying to figure it out. But I'm gonna go eat regardless because I'm starving. And then when I come back from eating, hopefully we can find a better solution. I guess I haven't been doing this as much because I still find it a little weird talking to a camera while somebody else is around me looking at me like but it's like I shouldn't care, right? Anyways, I'm getting to that part of my life where I don't care. But so we still haven't figured out what we're going to do. We contacted the Airbnb host to ask them if we can possibly leave our baggage a little longer, our luggage a little longer. They said they'll check in with the cleaning crew, but they still haven't got back to us. And right now it's 10:42, so we really have about 15-18 minutes left before we gotta go. Here is the original Pancake House where I'm going. I have no idea where the entrance is. Okay, they're open Tuesday, Sunday, 7 to 1 p.m. Okay, good. I'm good. Honestly, I just wanted to try it because I want to compare it to IHOP. I'm kind of being extra with the breakfast here, but I got coconut pancakes, hash browns, pork chops, and eggs on the side, and then I had some orange juice. I was not a big fan of the coconut pancakes. I thought I would be because I love anything coconut, but this just was a bit dry. I don't know if it was the coconut flour, maybe it's not the same as regular flour, but everything else was really good. The eggs was a bit unseasoned, but it's okay. I added some salt and it was good. So we contacted the Airbnb host and they actually let us know that there's no one that checked. There's no one that's going to be checking in the Airbnb tonight or tomorrow. So because of that, they're allowing us to stay for as long as we want. Today though, not today. So since our flight leaves at 10 p.m. Taking off my pins. Since our flight leaves at 10 p.m. and so we're probably not going to leave the Airbnb until like maybe 7-8 p.m. ish. I'm going to head to the park. So I decided to not go to the park I was gonna go before and decided to go to the Desert Botanical Garden on Galvin Parkway. And I already got my tickets. It was $30. I felt like that was extra for a garden, but I really wanted to see the flowers there and I kind of just wanted to be more immersed in some of the culture and things that people do here often. I also hear that they have a butterfly field or like a butterfly garden where you just see a bunch of butterflies, and I adore butterflies, so I was just like, I'm definitely gonna go. Apparently Phoenix has a lot of cactus. That's the thing in Arizona apparently. I did not know that, but yeah, it is. A lot of it is just very dry land with a bunch of cactus. I got poked by a few during this time. So since I was here kind of before Halloween, there were a lot of events happening around the Day of the Dead, and I got to see a lot of people dressed. I didn't take videos of those because they were other people and I like to respect people's privacy when I'm filming, so I don't have anyone in here. But this garden apparently has been here for 80 years and it is a huge tourist attraction, and there are a lot of festive events that happens here, and apparently there's also around 50,000 plants in the garden, and I just thought that was amazing. Also, I got to take so many beautiful pictures of butterflies and videos of them just doing their thing. I don't know what I'm ever gonna do with those, but it was just really fun. I've been walking for a minute, so I decided to sit down for a while before continuing on the map. There was just a lot of things to see. I got to see some statues and then a lot of the cactus, because that's what they have here. It's mostly cactus, not flowers. That was a fun thing to find out. But yeah, I just saw a lot of cactus statues, a lot of dryland trees. I don't get me wrong, I don't mind it because I really love being in nature, but I just thought it was interesting that I didn't really get to see flowers. That's it for today's vlog. I promise to do better next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it still, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.